Okay, we're going to do a little recording here on correlations, all right? Because there's been a lot of talk about correlations over the past couple of sessions, really, to be honest. So correlations, I'm not the best speller. Right, so correlations, imagine market one is gold. This is gold, right? And then you've got its pet dog, right, is silver. Okay. Now, most of the time, Mr. Gold is walking his dog, right? And he's on a leash. And when Mr. Gold goes this way, well, the strain on this leash gets tighter. Now, this leash represents the correlation. Correlation. I really have to learn how to spell correlations. So the correlation is the leash, right? And if you pull up a correlation chart and put it on a 15-minute, you'll see that that correlation oscillates from 0 to 1 effectively all the time, and any point in between. One is an absolute correlation, one is an absolute inverse, inverse or no correlation at all. Or sorry, 1 is absolute correlation, -1 is absolute inverse correlation. Sorry, I should say that. So in this case, the correlation as on an average would be, say, 80 to 90%, right? And if gold is moving over here, then silver has to follow with it. Little silver, right? Little silver dog. Okay, so imagine the correlation stretches when, you know, he moves this way. But now what we're having is sometimes people go walking with a dog and the dog is a big dog, and today it just doesn't want to play. So, and here's Silver's little tail, right? So imagine Silver wants to go this way. Well, what's happening is today, you know, today, last night, last week, Silver wants to go this way and the leash is tightening, and our Gold, our dog walker, essentially is getting pulled this direction, right? And so this is essentially, you know, how it works. And so if we pull a lot like this, like 12% this way, it's kind of a jerk towards that direction, and Gold gets dragged slowly that way. You know, we're seeing Silver, the pushing this way is the equivalent of Silver being up 12%. You know, and we see Gold up 2%, right? So you can kind of get a feeling for it if you think of it like a guy walking a dog. You know, think of it like it could be DXY and euro instead. You know, it could be feeder cattle and live cattle. I should say it the way around, but you know what I mean. There is always kind of a bigger dog walker in the pair, and which is the dog, which is the walker, which is the walker being the leader and the dog being the laggard, right? And so this relationship is now inverted from the usual standard, right? So just think about that leash. All right, brilliant. Hopefully that was some use when it comes to talking about correlations.